I love the parentheses of Fire Emblem. Oh, that makes sense. Like, yeah, for example, the guy who did the art for this, for F, is also a Street Fighter artist.
It's hard to hear you. Let me turn the game volume down.
Oh, sorry. I was also... the game volume is very loud, by the way. But also I was a little far from my mic. But yeah, the game volume was very loud this time. That's a bit more normal.
How's that?
Much better.
So I think we're doing a story map.
The Binding Blade artist. Interesting. Anything else interesting? So Mao, the FE6 manga artist? What? Anyway, for those of you who are aware...
How did you... oh, right, you did see that.
Fume had... It's the same chat. Fume had asked me a question about the DLCs, so I went on Seretis Forest to look for an answer. And while I was there, I noticed that they list the artists who do some of the art for the DLC characters, because as you've noticed, they're done by guest artists. And I've just been scrolling through to see if there's anything interesting. And apparently one of them did Hacha no Tsurugi. I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation, don't worry about it, which I believe is the FE6 manga, which is very funny.
That's amusing to me.
Also, yes, FE6 has a manga, and it's funny. It's extremely amusing. Oh, now I can hear myself echoing, but I also don't know...
Well, that's because I was playing it back through my computer.
Yeah, I was going to say, you turned a monitor on, didn't you?
I did, yes. But hello, so I forgot my headphones at work, so I'm doing it without them tonight, which means sound quality will probably be a little bit low.
Also, Rika Suzuki is credited for bullshit Fire Emblem? That's weird. I'm pretty sure Rika Suzuki has done a lot other really good art. Other than... Anyway, it's not bull. It's BS Fire Emblem, which is a very interesting thing, but...
Yes, the one with the funny Julian. The one where Julian and Lena are very... No, not Julian. Rickard and Lena are very funny.
No, I think BSFE is the one that introduces... It's the Satellaview one, I think, that introduces, like, Frost, Malice, and Dice.
Well, because I thought wasn't there that one thing that was, like, it was, like, Julian and Lena and Navarre, like, and Julian was just extremely funny?
You might be thinking of just the manga, but...
Oh, maybe.
Also, an extremely weird Alincia.
Can I see that?
No, it's just... I mean, I can give you this little picture, sure, I guess.
Yes, sure, please.
It's just a very silly Alincia. By the artist who did Full Metal Panic, which, yeah, probably checks out. It's a very... I think it's a manga that I only know of. I don't know anything else besides that it is a manga, to be honest. It's funny because a lot of these artists have also...
It's not as disconcerting as Makai.
But if I didn't... let me put it this way. If I didn't tell you that was Alincia, would you have guessed that was Alincia? Like, if I just posted this random anime girl somewhere, would you have been like, oh yeah, that's Alincia from Fire Emblem?
The way that her hair is framing her face is the only hint for me. That would make me guess it after a couple of guesses. But it would no, I'm serious. The way that her hair, like framing the left and right sides of her face near her eyes, absolutely, that is Alincia to me. But everything
I'm just saying, with absolutely zero context, I would not have guessed this was
with zero context. I would not have picked that up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, Leaf was drawn by the Sacred Stones artist. Makaya was... Oh, that makes sense. The Moakaya was drawn by the Fate Extra artist, which makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Speaking of, I guess we should discuss the horse girl in the room, which is Furry Fire Emblem Amogus.
I mean, we should.
All I know about it is that people in the server that Mute is from are not happy with it.
All I know about it is that it is definitively the worst Fire Emblem game ever made, and I say that as someone who despises Fire Emblem Fates. But I don't think even I, with all of my potential and all of my glorious hatred of Fire Emblem Fates, cannot bring myself to say that it's worse than this. This game is just definitely worse. It really does look like someone designed a different game, and then Nintendo was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead and slap the Fire Emblem IP on it." Like it's like they spun a wheel and they're like, you know what? We just released the Fortune's Weave trailer. Like I think Fire Emblem can afford to take a hit in it can afford to take a hit to its what's the word I'm looking for?
Reputation, brand image.
Yeah, reputation. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, the only thing, apparently there's, hold on, let me check.
I have seen some people being like, yo, this is like the best art of Dimitri, and I'm like, it's good art, but also like,
It's good art, but yeah, it's also, unfortunately, Dimitri.
I also just feel like good art is, I like good art a lot, but I feel like it's less a selling point to me now when there are just so many ways to get good art. And I don't mean like AI, obviously. Fuck AI. Hate that shit. But what I mean is like Cypher, Fire Emblem Heroes, like really dedicated fan artists. Like there's just so much good art in the world that like that is not like, for example, like I think it's a shame that Engage has almost no beautiful artwork in it. It's almost entirely the battle models. And they do have some in the credits that are like gorgeous. And I'm like, damn, it's a shame there wasn't more of that. But like, it's not a breaking point to me on buying the game. Engage is still one of my favorite Fire Emblems. Like, do I wish it had more? Sure. But at the same time, it's not a barrier. And then just on the opposite end of that, yeah, art is not the only thing that's going to make me buy something. It's the same thing with graphics, where it's like, your game could have the best graphics ever, and a lot of games in the early era of next-gen consoles were trying to sell themselves on, like, graphics. And for the most of it, I was like, yeah, but if there's no gameplay, I'm not going to buy it no matter how good the graphics are. Same thing, no matter how good the art is, if the game plays, well, Fire Emblem Shadows, I'm not buying it, or paying for it, or looking at it, ever. Anyway,
but in other news, Fortune's Weave, I have some ideas about what it could be. I mean, I've already talked to you about a lot of it, but I have some ideas
mostly because I have been, both somewhat purposefully and both not purposefully, I have in general kind of distanced myself from marketing media. It just is not something I really consume because of the channels of media that I consume don't typically involve lots of marketing, so I just don't see a lot of it. I mostly get it through osmosis from like my buddies, like from you, from some people on another Fire Emblem server I'm on. And so I get some stuff of this from like the occasional like Fire Emblem YouTuber. So I get some info from there, but in general I don't keep up with a lot of it. Which also helps me go in like very blind without preconceptions, which I like to have, which I like. So
speaking of,
yeah,
three things. One, can I join that Fire Emblem server or no?
Maybe.
Two, are we gonna play Fortune's Weave together, like for our first playthrough, or are we gonna be playing it like on our own and then doing our first playthrough together, like our second time or something?
I think it makes sense to do at least one playthrough together, individually. What am I thinking? That's a great question. I think we should probably do at least one playthrough by ourselves. I think I don't think I want to go in completely blind. Our streams are long enough as is, also we have different play styles and everything, so I think I'd rather just play it once and enjoy it myself, and I think you would rather do the same, and then play it together. If it has multiple routes, God forbid, I kind of hope Fire Emblem was getting away from that again.
I don't think it will. I think it's closer to Radio.
If it has multiple routes, I wouldn't mind necessarily I wouldn't mind doing a let's play of one of the routes after playing a route of my own, but hopefully it does not have routes.
Yes. I do genuinely think they're not going to do that. I think they have learned their lesson in that respect.
Hopefully they've also learned their lesson of not having every single unit in your army be a lord and their retainers.
Do you talk about Engage?
Basically, what?
Are you talking about Engage?
No, because if only one game did it, it wouldn't be a problem. It's because basically 3 houses did it a little bit, Fates did it, and then Engage really did it, and I'm really hoping they stop it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm hoping they knock that shit
the other thing is, this is a bit of a tangent.
It's boring when I can't recruit random brigand in the desert for no reason.
Yes. Yes, recruiting Stefan and Gonzalez are wonderful. No, Stefan's
not even just that. It's just like
Well,
Like,
I'm not saying they're bad
great.
either. I'm not saying they're bad either. I was just thinking of two random examples. You said Bandit, and you said Brigand, and you said Desert, and that made me think of Gonzalez and Stefan.
Less Stefan, but to be honest, I think Gonzalez is actually the perfect example. Like, Gonzalez is the character that they would never put Gonzalez in a modern FE.
I agree.
Like,
but
he's
no,
hideous,
I wasn't.
He's basic, and like there's like they would not put him in a game, and I think that's a shame. I think Gonzalez is amazing, and they should A, put more playable brigands, and B, just look at the boy. He's amazing.
He is my son. Breakfast. He is the wielder of Armads after Hector, and I will brook no argument.
Which is tragic, because then he will die a horrible death.
Unfortunately, I think he was always going to.
I mean, he could have some sort of congenial heart condition and just die peacefully at like 20.
I mean, he has what seems to be gigantism, and people with gigantism very much struggle to age because they're a combination of their testosterone and their like bodily growth can't actually keep up with their aging. And usually how it starts to manifest is they first tend to suffer from headaches because the growth hormones are like overstressing their brains, is my very, very pedestrian understanding. And then it can manifest in like a very sudden reversal of their excess like height/girth becomes extreme weakness. But this is from a very pedestrian understanding. The other thing I wanted to say is that this is a little minor tangent, but a Fire Emblem YouTuber who has a very little following, so I'm not going to name them. I watched a few of the videos, thought this person's reasonably interesting. I don't like some of how they edit stuff, but I could watch some of this stuff while having dinner or cooking or something. So I subscribed to them, and then they posted something about a week ago, basically saying, like on YouTube, like a YouTube community posting, hey, please post your Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave theories. I want to discuss the most interesting ones that I come across in an upcoming video. And so I posted my thought, which is I think it's a prequel, but or maybe set in Almyra. I don't, but... And then I said, I also think, though, that the presence of adult Sothis doesn't really confirm it being a sequel because, A, we know that she was older and then died, and B, she has time travel, so that renders base...
So this is one of the most powerful entities in just the entire series. I really don't think, again, as you said, is confirmed to have time powers. So like,
yeah. So I don't think that her presence as an adult or otherwise really confirms any place in the timeline of Fodlan or the setting, because she could very easily have gone forward or backwards in time. And then he talked a little bit about how, you know, we don't really get enough confirmation about... He took that comment and he discussed it in the video a little bit, and he basically said, you know, it's an interesting idea. I hate time travel stories and I'm just really annoyed with it. And then he went off on that a little bit, even though I hadn't been endorsing that idea. And then he said, you know, that being said, we don't really see Sothis time travel anything more than a little bit in the past. But then again, it could just be that she was still waking up and still weak, so maybe she did have the power to like go back for forward hundreds of years in her prime.
Well, it's not even go back or forward, but the other thing that is worth mentioning is Sothis, at least in both Fortune's Weave and Houses, does not have a physical body. Like, in Weave, we don't know for sure, but it's pretty likely, given the existence of relics, that she does not have a physical body, and in Houses, we know she doesn't. So her form is already in like a who cares what it is state. Like, that is essentially her soul, her being. And yeah, if you have time powers and are also a literal god, I'm pretty sure you can have your soul look like whatever you want it to look like. So she looks like a sassy gremlin child because she chooses to look like a sassy gremlin child.
To be fair, she also didn't know who she was, and there's a reasonable amount of like birth and rebirth imagery associated with it. She is being reborn through Byleth.
But it's also... I do also think Sothis is a bit of an unreliable narrator, so it's unclear how much of that is her letting Byleth grow and how much is genuinely not knowing.
I don't think so. She seems very... At
first I would agree with you. I also just think they're very inconsistent with Sothis, to be honest.
That's true.
At first I would agree with you, but then like when you get to like some of later games Sothis, and especially like the whole immediately rebirth, like again the S support thing, which is just so funny because
that one is
so much of the game. But like it really is just Sothis comes back and it's like, yeah, nah, I'm actually just fine.
I mean, I'll be frank. Really I think that the game's like, you know, ambition and overstretch starts to reveal itself in moments like that, and in like how you can still support Sothis on Crimson Flower, even though random.
Sure can.
Well, first off, Sothis' heart disappearing from Byleth's heart makes zero sense in Crimson Flower. Absolutely none. There is nothing that says or connects Rhea being alive to that continuing to exist. Like, if anything...
Nah, he just punched her so hard that the reverberations shattered it in his chest.
You get my point. It doesn't make any sense. It's very annoying, and it just feels like... I don't know what it feels like, but it feels bad. That's one. And so her being able to be as supported in that, even if her heart is literally gone, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, it just implies that as a being as powerful as Sothis is, which again makes sense, she's not particularly tied to that. Like, consider again the only other being who really has strength like that, Ashunera and, Yune and Ashira. They don't really need their physical bodies at all.
That's true.
Like, they have them, but Yune appears in, like, her ghost form frequently as
yes,
well.
except they never say that. Like, they don't say anything to the effect of, like, okay, my heart is gone, but I was with you long enough that I can manifest myself in your mind, etc. And plus, Byleth gives her a ring. Like, he gives her a ring.
It can be implicitly implied.
I mean, Byleth also gives them a ring, and unless they, like, just kind of hold it out, and then Sothis recognizes the meaning, like, that implies there's a body to put the finger on.
Well, not necessarily. We don't have any imagery of putting it on. I don't know why you would assume that they would have to put it on something.
The point is, I
think you're quite right that Byleth simply could have shown the ring and gotten the meaning across without putting it on anything.
It's annoying, but I still don't like it. But anyways...
no, I mean, it's hysterical, but you're quite right that it messes with so many things.
Yeah, like, it doesn't... It's not internally consistent. And so...
That's why I like it, because it's funny. Bacchus, stop eating the trash.
Yes. Anyways, Bacchus, stop eating yourself.
No, he's not trash, but he's just sticking his head in the trash can and eating it.
And what does it mean that he is appetizing to him?
Plastic. My cats really like to eat plastic.
That seems bad.
And I have like an energy bar wrapper in there that he would really like to eat.
That seems bad. Anyways,
that's why I have to be very careful.
This is me building to also Sothis. Also, she says, like, both sides of time are revealed to you, and there's been a lot of, like, fanfic. I haven't written it. I actually have written a little bit myself, but about the idea that Byleth is able to use Divine Pulse to, like, explore different routes, not, like, different routes of the game. And Sothis, like, even if it's not that big of a stretch for Sothis to use the ability to travel through time to be able to visit. I'm sorry, this sounds weird, but just bear with me, like, alternate timelines. Like, the ability
to... weird. I mean, alternate, yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense. I don't know if that's what it is.
I don't think it's what it is.
I mean, to be honest, that could be an even safer route. I think sequel is just no. Like,
I don't think it's
there's no possible way to do a sequel that would not be a problem, and I think even IS has to know that. So I think prequel or alternate timeline are the ones that are going to make the most sense.
Yes. So, and then the next part of it is this is all building up to me saying that this guy, YouTuber, was discussing it, and then he, makes that comment about the time travel thing, and then he says, I give this, theory a 6 out of 10, because it's a cool idea, but you don't really give anything to support the idea of it being a prequel, or it being in Elmira, and then, yeah, but, like your username, and then he moves on, and I was just thinking, and I did best to tell him this, that he never made any mention that, like, he was grading them in his request. I mean,
grading is just weird in general. Like, generally speaking, you don't want to rate a lot of things, to be honest, and you especially don't want to rate comment. At least not seriously.
Yes. And so, like, first off, I didn't give the reasoning why I thought it was a prequel, because so many other people had already said, we think it's a prequel because XYZ, and I didn't want to repeat what everybody had said. And then I didn't also say why I thought it was in Elmira because, again, other people had made that comment, and I didn't want to be repetitive.
Those are both pretty common thoughts.
So I didn't, go along those lines, and then it's suddenly my fault that I didn't go into detail on these things, especially because, again, I didn't know he was going to be doing it. So I told him that, and he's like, chill, dude, it wasn't meant to be taken seriously. And, I mean, I don't know you well enough for you to be, shit-talking me that kind of way, as if, we know each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's always something you have to be careful engaging. And again, there's the reasons why people like, for example, Donkey can get away with it is because his following is massive. So, when he receives a stupid comment on one of his like Ubisoft videos, yeah, he can afford to make fun of that person because A, they're not going to like what he puts out anyway, and B, his following is massive. Whereas like someone this small does not really have that luxury. Fuck, stop eating the power.
I mean, the problem I have with Donkey is he seems like he's, at least when I last watched him, he was toxic for the heck of it, and also his fan base, like, I would hope he doesn't, because a few times in the past when he still played League, when he would, like, go after people who were, or when people would, like, accuse other people of copying his style, he basically would be like, I can't do shit about my fans, even though he clearly can say something. But
I mean, I think the thing is that his audience he's just meant for a lot younger audience, and I don't think what he was doing would resonate with you. I think is more what it kind of is in general.
Also, it didn't really resonate with me back in high school either.
I mean, like, that's fine.
It did. Yeah. It did. Like the more absurd stuff did. Like when he went,
you don't have to like when he went. There's no law saying you have to like popular YouTubers.
No, when he went into non sequitur, I thought that was fun. I thought that was funny as fuck. Like there was this one second I remember when he played like the Hitman reboot, when he was like started this bit about like Agent 47 finding a Jumanji VHS tape, and the fact that he was like killing all of the guards in this one part of the map was because he was hoarding the VHS tape and trying to keep them from getting it. And then he like dubbed over one of the guards who had ambushed him and shot him from behind. Yeah, I think I found my Jumanji VHS tape, and I thought that was the funniest shit in the world. But like it's when he got like super toxic and such that I was not a big fan. But anyways, that's a whole other point. The point is and this kind of gets to something that I used to be guilty of and still sometimes am, which is on the internet, like you generally do not know people well enough on the internet to be casually rude to them, even though a lot of people seem to think you can.
Well, that's because there are a lot of fans of Fire Emblem Fates out there, and someone has to be rude to them, and that someone has to be me.
Okay, except I'm not a fan of Fire Emblem Fates. I haven't even played it, and I don't expect I will enjoy it very much when I do play it.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not rude to you.
Well, you are rude to me, except not about that.
Fascinating.
You are quite rude to me.
Perhaps it's just my abrasive personality.
No, you are quite, like, I am not a fan of, like, we give each other shit, but we're friends. Like, I am okay with it with you because I care a great deal about you and don't have a problem with it with you, but I'm overall not a fan of the dynamic because I'm too sensitive. I don't like, and I have difficulty reading social cues enough that I can't tell whether somebody actually means, like, that they're annoyed.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you and I also just know each other for, like, a much longer time period than you would know a lot of people. Like, that kind of abuse, like, that kind of relationship where you give people shit is, like, not something that you do with, like, friends who you've just met. It's something you do with friends who, like, you've known for over a decade.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just something that spontaneously happens. It happens because you've built up this like, first of all, it happens organically. And you've built up this relationship of trust with a friend. And it's not one-sided either. It's a way that, because I do have a friend I'm like that with, and it's because he and I, like, both interact that way, and we've also, like, known each other for, like, 20 years. And so the way our relationship has worked and has built and has just grown throughout the years makes it okay, and both of us are comfortable with that. But it's not something that you just do spontaneously, because that would be wildly inappropriate.
Yes, but unfortunately that is something I've been noticing for quite a while, since pre-COVID, that like, there's just this habit of being casually, like, rude on the internet. Like, it reminds me of this... That
has more to do with anonymity, I would think.
Well, that has more to do with anonymity, true, too, yeah, but I'm remembering about, like, this really troubling trend of, like, people taking photos of strangers in public places and making fun of them online. Like, that's extremely heinous.
And yeah, that, I'm not sure where it came about, to be honest.
It came from TikTok and Instagram culture.
Yeah, well, there's your problem.
And yes, it did. Anyways, so we're done with that. Let's do the story map, and because we need to do this to get Tiki, right, before we can get the Tiki Paralog, right?
Yeah, the Tiki Paralog doesn't unlock immediately. You need to do a couple things. Didn't even look at the secret shop. Wait, do we have money, or are we out of money again? I can't remember.
Let me...
It kind of goes back and forth, and I can't remember where we are at the moment.
I think we are out of money because we bought a bunch of weapons.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't have to reload. We could have just, I mean, Beast Killer's pretty good. I think we are about to fight a ton of cav.
I don't think we have.
I think we have one.
Oh, wait. What?
Oh, we have 2 bullions. Two medium bullions.
Okay, sure.
Bully on, bully off. One of them's on someone. I think it was Anna, maybe? No, wait.
Oh, Cordelia.
It's on Cordelia, okay.
Yep. So we're getting Beast Killer.
I mean, it'd be pretty good. We are, especially what? D rank? Well, that's actually really good because a lot of our units have low lance rank.
Might as well get a Killer Lance too.
Oh, we don't need to buy that here because it's not on sale, and we actually have access to a shop that sells them, so we can buy more whenever.
Arc Thunder is on sale though.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's low hit.
Don't get me wrong, it's tempting, but we've been killing pretty reliably without it. So.
True. Do we have any pure waters?
No, but we don't really need them because our units are absolute stat tanks.
True. Okay. That's it, I think.
Like pure waters and tonics are really good for the early game, but based on where we are now, I mean, pure waters are still okay, to be honest. But like, based on where we are now and the difficulty, I really don't think we need them with like just look at Crom.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Like, he doesn't have that much. Like, or like, look at Noe. Like, if you really want to be like, this is what like, because Noe's basically an endgame unit for all intents and purposes. We just have to. Actually, speaking of, since we're lazy, we can just reclass. I mean, so here's the thing: we can go to level 15 and get I can't remember if it's Lancebreaker or Swordbreaker, but we can also just reclass her back to Manakete now.
I mean, I'm gonna be frank. What abilities does she have? She's got odd
Well, that's
rhythm.
what I'm saying. I don't want to reclass her into anything else because that would take too long. But if we just go to level 15 in the class we're already in, we do get something. But I just don't think. Well. I don't think Lancebreaker or Swordbreaker or whatever is really worth it. I mean, odd rhythm is like not the greatest, but it's okay. The other option actually we could do, because I did say, hang on. Let me just double check. The other option we could do that would be a bit silly, but I didn't realize it didn't work like this, is we could reclass her into non-promoted class, because it would level up extremely quickly because it's still unpromoted, just to grab Tantivity really quickly, which is Wyvern Rider level 10, which is the plus 10 hit, plus 10 avoid with no allies in a 3 square tile radius, because that will stack. So she gets Swordbreaker, by the way, at level 15, but it's great, but only against swords, so I'd rather get something like Tantivity, which is plus 10 hit, plus 10 avoid, which would stack with Slow Burn for 25 hit and avoid, which would also stack with her odd rhythm on odd numbered turns for another 10, so she'd basically have 35 hit and avoid on odd number turns, which would be very good.
The only thing is, what would we take off for that?
I would take off dealing extra damage to... I would take off Wormsbane, probably, or Odd Rhythm itself, but probably Wormsbane, because, like, there's not that many dragons, and if you suddenly find a map where there are a lot of dragons, all you have to do is re-equip Wormsbane in the preps menu.
I mean, that's a reasonable argument. The only thought is then we have to... Can we second seal to a Manakete from a Wyvern Rider?
Yeah, because Manakete's a special class, you should be able to. And even if it's not, Tantivity's level 10, so you can always promote and then second seal. You can second seal, I think, at... Well, actually, I don't know if she can even second seal yet, come to think of it, because she's level 5. And I know she's promoted, but I'm really not sure how it works. I mean, find out. I think she can, but only to unpromoted or Manakete class.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can go to Wyvern Rider or Major Manakete. So yeah, no matter what, she should always be able to go back into Manakete.
Ooh, she loses 20 HP.
Well, it's a cap issue. I mean, again, we don't have to do it. I just think it'd be very fast. Because
you know what? Let's lean in on that. She's gonna max out fucking everything.
I mean, that is kind of the entertainment of it. Yeah.
Well, wait, she's gonna lose like 40. Oh my god, she's gonna lose. Is she gonna get that strength back if she?
I mean, eventually.
No, if she.
Yeah, we kind of messed up. We honestly, like, we don't have to do it. Like, we can just go back into Manakete.
Honestly, yeah, I don't want to lose that.
Okay, yeah, let's just go back into Manakete then. I messed up by not knowing how to work, so that's fine. Let's just go back.
I'd still... Wait.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, but we also are... Remember, we're going to get Dragonstone stat.
So wait, we're 37. Is that because of the lower... Is that because she gets plus 9 strength from Wyvern Lord?
It might be. It might be. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, also, I think Manakete has really low bases because, again, you get Dragonstone bonuses. So they kind of cheat a little bit. But hey, Manakete good. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, we started late and we spent 40 minutes talking. I don't know if we can even do a map.
Oh, I'm sure we can. Just throw Noe at it.
Oof.
God. Rip to everything. Also 6 move, Lamau. Sad. Alright, well, time to get our Dragonstone back. When did we get Dragonstone Plus, though? Oh, we should buy another one.
Where do we get it? One.
Also, like, yeah, see, that's why. It's like, oh no, we, like, for example, look at our stats, it's like, oh no, we lost, like, oh no, we lost 9 strength. The Dragonstone gives plus... Yeah, Dragonstone gives plus 8, we still have 53 attack. Like, it gives no speed, though,
Where is the Dragonstone?
The one across the water. Oh, there's an enemy here. No, go up. You already passed it. Like, it's the one with the enemy and the merchant. It's this one.
Sure, let's just... Oh, were we gonna promote anyone else? Well, we can do that here. Cynthia could probably get promoted.
Cynthia can definitely get promoted.
Yeah. You were gonna make her a Falcon Knight?
Yeah, for Lance Fair, I think. Because we already have Gale Force, so we don't really need Rally Boot. So Falcon Knight just makes a lot more sense.
Oh, hi, Mute. Sorry, I didn't notice you. Please stop, Noe. Yes, indeed. Alright, time to grind up the staff rank.
I mean, not really. Sumiya's more of a combat unit, so... I think you
Cynthia.
Honestly just commit... Cynthia. Sumiya is staff rank. I think Cynthia can honestly just commit to being a combat unit. She doesn't really need staff.
Don't need to promote...
we could also reclass... No, let's see. I was thinking about, like... What level? Oh, Cordelia is not high enough.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this just for fun.
Okay.
Actually, I might as well build his and Lissa a little bit more.
I mean, or honestly, we could just clear this map, and then do the story map.
We could just what?
Clear the map very quickly, and then do the story map.
Sure. Just getting this out of people's inventories. Why can I not see the...
Because it doesn't go that far. Or it does. No, it does.
No,
so
why can I not see my, like, selector?
Go back into the menu, because it's just a small glitch, apparently. Make a save and reset the and reset your device. Hey, cat, get down here. Oh, cats going where they shouldn't. They're very good at it. Hello, Bacchus. What is my boy doing? Boy? Yeah, do you want to come up?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
He's on my lap.
Oh, we have to protect her? What?
Yeah, but fortunately it's not that hard, because she's right there. I think she gives us something if we successfully keep her alive. That's another reason to just gung-ho and plow through this quickly.
True. I don't really need you, Frederick. I would rather have Cynthia.
Yeah, honestly, because we didn't feed him all that XP, Frederick has kind of fallen off a little, I hate to say it. He's still really good for parent bonuses for his family, though. Hello, Bacchus. Hello. What a boy he is. What a boy. Are you a boy? My cats are not that active. Well, Bacchus talks a little bit. Have you actually played God of War?
No, I mean, I played God of War 3 and I hated it.
Really?
Yes.
Even with your enjoyment of Souls-like. Also, I have to say God of War is definitely... 1 and 2 are really good, especially because they do a really good mix of like old school PS2 era mix of puzzling and action.
Why the fuck would you think that Souls-likes would make me like God of War 3?
Well, not God of War 3, but more God of War 4 and Ragnarok, which are a lot more Souls-like than the top-down. Well, they're not top-down. Well, they are in parts. The camera is... Actually, I will say that is definitely one of the biggest problems with God of War. Well, we can one-shot 4 enemies, I think. That's the biggest problem with God of War 1, 2, and 3 is interesting game design. So I don't think you can actually control the camera because I think the right stick that normally controls the camera is a dodge button instead. And I think using it is a directional roll. And I think the camera is a fixed camera, which is a real pain sometimes. It is not exactly optimal. But that said, God of War 1 and 2 are some absolutely amazing games.
Yeah, Kratos was like just so fucking horrible. I just did not.
I mean, you are not supposed to like Kratos.
Except I think that they had that. They did good in like, making him like, this is a guy who's like not a good guy and he's kind of broken in God of War 1, and then in oh shit, I still have the armor star. Whoops. No, that's fine. And then in God of War, like, I just think they lost the plot on that.
I mean, it's I think God of War was never really supposed to be up until God of War 4. It was never really supposed to be a like. It was about story, but I think the point of God of War has always been in and of itself to be Greek, and so Kratos is chock full of hubris. Like,
oh no, yeah, except they don't. I don't think they.
That's literally how he gets tricked in God of War 2. Like Zeus is like, "Hey, cool sword, can I see that?" And just basically stabs him with it.
Yeah,
like,
I just don't think it works. I have
to disagree. Like, I think it's so over the top, very clear that it's like not supposed to be that serious. God, we're still one-shotting that. It's disgusting. Oh my God, we're earning so much XP because we're in a technically lower tier class.
Well, we're also lower level.
Yeah, but even so, our internal levels. Yeah. Oh, we got less from that. Oh, it's because it was the Risen. That was why.
Holy
Hell
shit!
Yeah, more speed. Give us the speed.
That is a perfect level up, actually.
We missed skill.
That is still a perfect level up. I get it.
And we missed movement.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, now her weapon's broke.
Honestly, of all the things I would like to see come back, movement level ups are definitely there. Rescue Dropping is number 1. Movement level ups are like maybe top 10.
Did that guy just rally?
Yeah, they do that. I think he rallied skill. Not that guy. The other guy. Yeah, looks like rally skill, maybe. Ah, yes. Attack the Pegasus Knight with a magic.
God damn it, Gregor. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's pretty good.
God, the stats are so tiny compared to like knowing it's. I mean, if we vacate Noe Square, we can get force off one of them.
Oh no. Anyway.
I mean, we have an axe anyway. Like, just hit him with the axe.
Yes. However, I want to get B rank swords.
What for?
Fine.
Well, I just also don't know what our axe rank is. It'd be good to have both. Plus, I can't remember what Donald's other classes are. I don't remember if he's going to end up with a sword or not, because I can't remember what else he has access to.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, if like he can go into a flyer. Cordelia is oddly slow. No, not really. It's just like she's like almost 30 speed.
Why does this person have? Oh no, that's rally speed.
It was rally speed, not rally skill. Rip. So can Robin? No. Oh, Robin has Elwyn. We don't one shot them. Wait, we do. Oh, Cordelia's got to be giving us a ton of speed. Oh, we also just have way more speed. Okay. Yeah, Robin good. I don't know why I'm surprised. Oh, we could reclass him. That's right. We could reclass Robin. Hey, Gale Force opportunity.
Okay.
The only downside is that we can't Gale Force.
We can't Gale Force what?
We can't Gale Force as Robin because we didn't play Female Robin. We could just end the map this turn.
Yes. Let us do so.
Yeah, I agree.
Holy shit. Okay. That's pretty good.
I'd also rather give this kill to Lucina because it's one of the ones that gives P, and I think Lucina has a higher leads than Cynthia.
I guess. Okay, well, they both got some.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's...
Case in point. It was a weaker Risen, but still, case in point. See? They give us stuff. Hey, we should probably reclass Robin. For real. Since now that he's hit 15, there's not really...
let's go ahead and buy, like, 3 Dragonstones, because we're also about to get Tika.
I would say 2 at most, or even 1, because I don't know when we... Well, I was going to say, I don't know when we unlock Dragonstone Plus. I feel like it's... Let me see. Awakening... I feel like it's soon-ish. Not soon, but soon-ish.
I don't only get 1. Because Tiki comes with 1, I just remembered, so I don't have to...
She comes with 1, I don't know if it's a plus or not.
Well, even if it's not Dragonstone Plus, she comes with a Dragonstone, so I don't need to get 2.
Yeah, she definitely comes with 1.
Imagine if they gave you a character and you without any weapons to be that they could use.
You mean like Vike's joining?
Come on in.
True.
Got him.
Should I get the Master Seal? Probably not. I don't think I need it.
But yeah, so Tiki starts with 1. There's a chest in chapters 20. And...
maybe I do get a mend. How many do I have?
I don't think we have any men. Be the worst.
We have 2, but...
This is chapter 23, and...
Okay, we have 2. I think we're good. We have 3. I think we're good.
What on earth is this?
Ooh, that is a rescue staff, though.
And so basically, chapter 20 by rescue. We have a shop with buyable rescue staffs. Basically, chapter 23 is when we get access to it in shops.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to be using regular Dragonstone for a while. Although we do get like some from merchants and stuff. But
I don't think I need to get another one yet.
No, I mean, they'll last a while.
Oh, my only thought is that I do want to be using Tiki a lot because she's going to become the mother of my Lucina, of my Morgan.
Yes. And that also means Morgan will have Dragonstone access. Although, to be quite honest, mana in, like, Sorcerer of the Mount.
In that case, I think I might get a second one, just to...
I mean, it makes sense, because we'll probably want to use a basic one for Tiki once she gets caught up in level. And that way we can conserve the strong one. But yeah, we should... Oh, hey.
Just close fingers, and... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, again with yelling. I did it, Gregor. Look. I actually managed to pick up one of those horrid millipedes. Yes, Gregor is seeing. Need to be waving so close to his face. Can you believe it? I'm so amazing. This is the first bug I've ever touched. Ever. Good, you start with little insect, and from here overcome bigger fears. Even longest and hardest journey begins with small baby steps, yeah? Da?
Da.
Da. Speaking of, the synagogue, it mostly has, if I remember correctly, all of the Russian contingent went over to the other one, right?
No, it has a large population of Russians. They just don't come to all this stuff. It still has a fairly large population. They just don't come. But like every now and then, I mean, there's like huge Russian stuff. It does happen.
It is funny that the Russian contingent, and when the synagogue split, stayed with the one that you're at now, and then the German one.
I'm not entirely sure.
No, I had to do enough reading about it to present to people. The Russian contingent stayed there. The German contingent went to the opposite location, and then now both of the rabbis, as my understanding, have German ancestors, and the other synagogue is much closer to the Russian-speaking part of town.
I mean, sure, but we're closer to Russian Hill.
True.
Tee-hee-hee. My cat got mad at me because he was sitting right behind me, and then I think I accidentally moved... Well, I didn't accidentally. I moved my chair back, and I think clipped him a little, which he was not happy about. But also, like, cat, please don't be stupid.
Anyways.
Like, stop. Like, don't sit, like, right behind me.
You think I can do it? You think I can overcome all my fears? Gregor, have no doubt. Soon you will be afraid of nothing, not even ghost. Gosh, you write down all things you fear, yeah? You make very big list. Then, whenever you conquer fear, you can be ticking off from list. That's an excellent idea. Yes, Gregor is having many good ideas, and now we prepare special supper for you. Oh? Yes, we celebrate today that Lisa conquered first fear. Come now, eat while it's very hot. Wait, you have it ready and waiting? But how did you know I'd succeed? Don't tell me you just had faith. Gregor always had faith. Besides, if you fail, you can just eat special meal all by himself. Well, thank you, Gregor. That is very thoughtful. Now, make with the eating.
Bacchus, what are you doing? What are you doing, you silly boy?
He's a goofy goober.
Alright, we should reclass Robin and unleash the BS. Also, before we make the same mistake as we did with Noe, let me quickly look at what millions... because Robin obviously can go into... Oops, clicked on the wrong thing. Clicked on Fates. Gonna be sick. Honestly, it might be worth... Well, No, probably not. Where's what?
The Bullions.
Ah.
Also, I'm just going to promote Gregor at this point.
Probably. I was just looking at if it was worth going into, like, a subclass, but I think it's honestly just makes the most sense to go straight into...
he's unpromoted, so he doesn't get anything from getting to 15, right?
Yeah. There's not much reason to keep him unpromoted.
I'm just going to make him
Hero's just kind of better. Bow Knight has move, which is nice, but Hero's just gets Soul, which is I really like. Soul is very good. I wanted to see if any of the sorcerer skills reduced enemy hit, but they don't. They just reduce avoid. Like, I think Robin has enough skill where we'll just hit anyway. So it's time to continue to break Awakening, and I to Sorcerer.
Sorcerer?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of disgusting. Just activate Nosferatu and beat the game. I mean, Vengeance Nosferatu actually just like, genuinely unfair, and the rest of his skills are fine to begin with. Honestly,
why his nips out?
Because Awakening has an interesting design.
I mean, I guess Plagia is a desert.
That too. Alright, well now we stash everything that is not a Nosferatu. up the gun with 5 Nosferatu tones. And
I'm reminded of that one Excellium video of like all Fire Emblem Sacred Stones with 1 durability weapons and just the like gun cocking sound every time.
Yeah, we can just buy more. Like we don't have to take them off Tharge and other units. We can, but also like there's a store we can just go buy some.
Okay, I think at some point I'm gonna get Tharge just 1 more point of experience so that she can get whatever stat is gonna happen to Noir. Actually, did they get their S support yet?
They did.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That was the one where Tharge was like, as long as you betray, we'll marry you. And she's we probably should buy some more Nosferatus because they do have very low durability. So like, actually, I say it as a partial joke, but I also like we probably should load up his inventory because
well, that's annoying.
That is annoying.
I think we're not doing the story map tonight.
I don't think this will take that long. I do, but also like seriously, because like very easily. I mean, yeah, you can also underdeploy if you really just don't want quickly, like underdeploy to just like basically Robin, Noe, Crom, and their pair up units and just.
I'm just putting Tharja into Roy so that they
could bring Lucina, honestly. I was gonna say we could just bring Lucina for Crom and then probably still Donald for Noe.
Why does he have a silver lance? Oh, from killing the boss.
He got it from the boss. So Roy should have at least 1 basic tome. Elwyn's and Arcfire, that's fine. Yeah, Fire's fine too.
Sure, that works.
We bringing Henry for Tharja?
Henry, I'm just putting Tharja into Roy to get like a kill to level her up, and then it doesn't matter. Right.
Well, my thought was like, we should also bring a pair up partner for Roy. My thought was just like for Tharja, pairing Henry into her would make it easier.
Well, I just figured that I would have her tag along with Roy because she gives bonuses that he would find useful, and then if there's an easy kill, then I swap to her, and if not, then she's got an A support with him, so she's got a pretty good chance of just poking in, getting a kill.
Yeah, that makes sense too. We could try to get a pair up attack, I guess. It's just less reliable. I figured you would just poach an enemy and then stop. But sure. Unfortunately, none of these people are flyers, so we're gonna have to go the long way around. Just move someone else. Just move Noe to Donald.
Yeah.
And problem solved. Alright, well, anyway, that's it. Do you want Robin over down there?
Or don't we have to go down this way?
No, we can go down that small path instead,
right. Whoops,
where Lucina is. I mean, we can go down that way. But also, if someone's got to run all the way down, person to be Crom with his movement.
Like, yeah, there. We can just do this and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, and he came in for the support anyway.
Yep. I mean, we could just run Robin forward, like...
He probably could. That's a skill. God, she has 11 fucking skill.
Yeah. Yeah. Dark mage moment. Oh, that doesn't really... Stuff like...
What'd you say? You're cutting out.
I said dark mage moment, but that doesn't even... Awakening, because Awakening doesn't really care about things like that. Yeah, the problem... Yeah, I mean, as you saw, that's kind of the problem with things like Nosferatu, is they have very low accuracy, so... Yeah. Honestly, maybe we should have gone for, like, Hex or Anathema or something, but... Oh well.
On who?
It'll be fine. Oh, on Robin. I was like, what if we did Dark Mage first, then Sorcerer? But I was also like, whatever.
I mean, my thought is that he's got 27 skill. That's pretty good.
That's kind of what I was thinking too, and I was like, I really just don't feel like... Just run down, it's fine.
She's not going to get the chance to do anything.
Well, the enemies fly, so like they can just go after her anyway. It's fine.
I think this map is going to be over in a sec anyway.
That's the plan.
Okay, well, that's a wasted... But oh well.
It's fine.
Okay. Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, it's whatever. Like, he just has high enough skills.
I didn't even notice those enemies.
That's fine. They'll still die all the same. It's free stats.
Okay, this man is dead. I mean, he was already dead, but...
Stop! He's already dead!
They give support, so sure.
Can be effective against Dragon's Weapon, against the Dragon. Rip.
Okay, Donald wanted to kill him.
Good, he deserved to die. For his sins.
Nice. I see you have chosen a very swift and immediate death.
I mean, his only choice was death. All these people kill him. Except Crom, who has 1 range against their 1/2 range, but, you know.
I kind of forgot about that. Oh my god, okay. There, see,
problem solved. Won't be very long.
What?
Well, I said I told you the map wouldn't be very long.
There's one more enemy, but yeah.
Oh. I think Noe's in range. I don't know if Donald is, but I think... Nope, they're both out of range. Rip. Just pick one.
I'm just checking, okay.
I don't really mind much between the two of them who gets XP at this point, because they both just level up, get good stats, and make good use of it. That's kind of it.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's 11 might.
Okay, holy shit.
These units are so cracked.
My lord.
Yep.
Alright, time to spend all our money on game-breaking.
I carry only the fire.
Also, we have some bullions to sell.
Whoops, that's...
There's one on, like, yeah. I can't remember if we have one or not, one more or not. I feel like, no, I guess not. Alright, I would buy, like...
We did have one more.
Oh, okay. I would buy, like... 7 or 8, maybe, because, like... The thing about Nosferatu is they don't get power crept, right? Like, there's no better Nosferatu. I mean, there's a Versus Knight, but you can't buy it.
Okay, well,
so,
that's
like, so unless you want to, like, forge it later, there's no harm to having them, because you will use them. There's just no reason not to.
I unfortunately can't do the story map tonight, because unless it takes, like, 5 minutes, I
mean, take a look at the map and see what it looks like. I genuinely don't remember which one. Inexorable death. Well, presumably someone dies.
Inexorably. Unchangeably.
Yes.
Damn, look at those walls. This isn't going to be easy.
All right.
It's not the walls I'm worried about. It's the horde of Valmese inside them.
No.
Our best bet is a swift surgical strike, right at their heart. We can strike down their commander, the fortress will be ours. So, Conflavia, your men will take on the forces surrounding the castle. That should create an opportunity for a smaller team, led by Crom and I.
Wait, why are you suddenly one of our leaders?
She was the one who came up with the plan, I thought. Oh, no, that was wrong.
I mean, she came up with this plan, that's for sure.
Oh, I regret to say this will put you at the forefront of the battle, Sir Crom. You know this man. You know he loves that. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Case in point.
Then it's settled. Other resistance forces are on the way. With luck, they'll arrive in time to help. Let's cleave them a proud trail of Imperial blood to find us by. My kind of girl. Oh wow, really? Can only use... How many people do we have?
Oh, yes, it's going to be a pain in the fucking ass, even with our units. There's just so much to do. Yeah, this map is not going to be terribly short.
Oh look, it's Hot Evil Lady. Okay.
Yeah, it's a boss people are thirsty over for reasons beyond my comprehension. Actually, I mean, I know why. But
Yes, people are bound bad for people are bound bad are down bad for blonde
people are down bad
imperialists.
for hot PNGs. It just
Let me,
and that's
let
just
me,
the
I'm
end all
trying
be
to
all.
tell a joke. People are down bad for blonde spellcaster imperialistic pussy.
Uh huh.
It's like what Excellium did, but not as fun.
Uh huh.
I think just Gregor and Lissa just keep building that, but I don't need Henry or Tharja anymore.
Sumia's good. Anna, because we actually do want Anna.
Yeah.
There are lots of locks on this map to be picked. Honestly, since there's 2 rooms, hear me out. What if we bring a thief?
Gaius?
Yeah, like what if we just protect him and we just bring a thief and we just like we don't really need Gregor necessarily. They almost for, but like not quite, but like we're not in a rush per se.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And I do
So, like,
need to.
I think we could just
I was talking to some people who were suggesting that if I am gonna try to have Shershay have a kid, then that dad should probably be Kellum, given who is unpaired, because that'll turn Silkway into basically a flying tank.
Turn who?
Silkway, the son. Or what's the name of the son?
Her son is Jerome. Her son's Batman, I believe. But it's Jerome.
Oh, whoops! Yep,
who should already be a flying tank because he's going to be a Wyvern Rider. Like, I mean, Kellum's not a terrible pairing for her, probably.
It's fascinating that Shershay was able to have a son all on her own. I mean, I've never seen the father.
Well, it's Awakening. They're an absentee father. Who's to say when he died? That's how. I mean, honestly, Kellum probably survived. Because everyone just forgot about him.
Like, she's claims to be married, but I've never seen her husband. She claims that there's a father and a child, but
Canada, don't worry about it.
As far as I can tell, there's simply nobody there. Like, every time she says, my husband's here, I just never see him. He's never beheld.
But yeah, who else would be a good pair? I mean, honestly, I think I wouldn't worry about pairing too much because, like, I really don't, like, we're kind of just doing it now to get the children. We're not necessarily doing it for, like, yeah.
So let's do prep.
You could do Virion because it would be very comical.
What?
I said you could do Virion because it would be extremely comical.
I feel like she deserves better, but we'll see.
Than the prince?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, like they have a rapport that Indians like each other. Like they've kind of got that Saul Dorothy thing going on.
True. Okay, well,
in fact, it probably is a callback to Saul and Dorothy or something similar. Because Awakening did a lot of that.
Okay, well, this seems like these are fine.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, how necessary is it we get guys? I'm just curious, like, what's the distance between the 2 chests? Like, how worth it is it? Because one is, like, over here. Oh, yeah, that's probably worth it.
Yeah, it's probably worth it, yeah.
Plus, I don't think it's going to be that hard to protect him. Like, he just stays, like, 3 spaces back from our Vanguard, and...
Oh, wait, Frederick is here. Steel Sword's fine. For him?
Oh, yeah, he wants a Steel Sword. I want a Steel Lance if possible. And a Javelin. We can stash the Iron Lance for a Javelin.
That's fine.
So you could get Amend. Which
yes. And I don't know if she needs...
She does need Silver, because...
The Vuln, I was going to say.
Just in case. I mean, she doesn't need a Vuln, but, like, there's no harm. Well, actually, she doesn't need it because she's likely paired with Prom, to be honest, so she can probably pull anything she needs out of it.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. Robin needs to arm up. I would stash everything that isn't like honestly I would actually probably I was just honestly just use Nosferatu. There's really no reason.
I would like to keep a fire for like a basic bitch killer.
I would still just use Nosferatu. It's more about inventory space, where it's like the thing it makes the most sense for his inventory to have is on 4 Nosferatus and a Vuln, just in case he wants to spend a player phase action healing because he's at low HP.
Do not see a single armor unit, so rip to no armor slayer, but the boss is on a horse, and there are a lot of horses, so I might give the beast killer to someone.
Yeah, not a bad idea to have it on Cynthia. Crom could use it, but I don't know if he needs it. Lucina could probably use it, although also doesn't really need it.
You do not need an elixir, you need a Vaughn.
I mean, the only person who really needs an elixir would be
Noe.
she just has Life Taker, which is like...
Yeah.
But you might as well give it to her, because, if we somehow end up at, below 30 HP, maybe we want to use our elixir. But yeah, you might as well, because no one else is fully load Robin up, because then you never have to worry about it. I know we're not going to tank everything with him, so, we have to, worry as much as if we were doing this solo, but it still is probably not a bad idea, because then you just don't have to worry about it in between that much. We should have a Vuln for her, for sure. Or a concoction, but, she definitely...
Don't need this, but...
You can take an Iron Lance or something, or Steel. Well, Iron, I don't think she can do Steel yet.
Well, I was thinking... No, she can. She has D-ranked lances, so... Oh, no, she...
Well, that's not Steel, that's Iron.
Oh, right, okay. So she can't use the Beast Killer. Oh, she can use the Beast Killer.
Yeah, that's why I said Beast Killer's D-rank. It's very good.
She can take it if she needs it.
Yeah, I don't think she needs... I think she does enough damage. I want it on someone more like Cynthia, who definitely has less, I was gonna say, instead of, Nosferatu, should our Henry's, because I'm
Why can she not use it?
Something.
Is it because that's a dark tome?
Yeah, Dark Mage only. That's why we had to just being a Grandmaster.
I see.
For Roy, what if his last weapon is Rune, just in case we really need to kill something? I am fine using Nosferatu on basic enemies. Rune is the one I'd want to keep, so I'd stash Fire.
Alright.
Take Rune. Or, Superior Jolt, or even a Versa's, Knight as, a backup. Good night, Vince.
You can use a Steel Sword. Good night, Vince. We're about to be done anyway.
Yes, because Olivia will be making great use of it.
You never know. I'd rather the option exist.
I don't know. If we have an option where we're in a situation where we need to get with our dancer because that's better than dancing a unit, I really worry about the situation. I don't think I put Olivia in the middle because there's only 4 units there. So I think they should be the 4 that are going to pair up into each other.
Yeah, no, you're a good point.
I just don't know who those 4 are.
I guess Lissa can pair into Roy. Actually, no, maybe not.
I feel like we should put a powerhouse on each side. So, basically, Roy should go on one end.
I mean, I hear you, but my thought is just that, well, we need a thief on each end.
Yeah, we need a thief on each end. But I think, maybe Roy on one end.
Well, we have Noe on one end, and the thing, though, is that, you say powerhouse, I think Cynthia is still killing those things, especially with, But
I want a unit that that comes to shove, the rest of the army can retreat and leave one unit to draw enemy fire. In the worst case scenario. I want someone who I'm fully confident in. But I think Lucina and Crom also fulfill that role.
I mean, I think Lucina and Severa together.
Yeah, no, they're they're very competent.
Cynthia is.
we could always just build. Well, that feels. I think Alyssa Robin is fine, although she's our healer. Who do we want to pair into Roy then?
Maybe Roy doesn't need to get paired into anyone because he has 3 Nosferatus and 23 defense.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need it, but it's super nice for stats. I mean, that's kind of the idea behind pair up is you stat ball. This side, that the left does basically have no one. Cordelia does not want to be on Actually, if you're gonna have Roy on his own, then he should go on that left side, because really the only other fighters there are Noe and
I agree. I get that.
Yeah.
This seems fine now.
That seems more or less fine.
Okay. We gotta be done. Good night.
That's fine. Good night, everyone. Goodbye. I will see you all.